Josh, an incredible and brutal win for you guys. Can you talk us through the game and the ebbs and flows and how you viewed it?
Yeah, first off, really proud of my team, the guys, the players. We got tremendous efforts all across the board. Just told them in the locker room we just finished a stretch of, I believe, 5 games in 13 days. We went 4-1 in that stretch. So to come out, again, Tasmania had some guys out tonight, but we knew we were going to get their best shot. They play tough. They play physical. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. And I thought we didn't play, though, for us until about 2 minutes. Whenever Matt Kenyon came in the game in the second quarter, he kind of flipped it. I believe it was like 43-36, something like that. And from that point on, the game kind of flipped, and we played the way that we've been playing collectively as a group for a while now. So that was good to see. That was positive. But again, our game plan going into this game was just to wear them down, and we did that. Again, I thought the group that started the second half was really good. But again, I said it last game after the Sydney game, this would be a big game to see how we responded, and that it was positive that we saw multiple guys that maybe haven't been getting as much playing time get more playing time in that Sydney game. And then they came out tonight, a lot of those same guys gave us a big lift to help us get a good win at home.
What was the message after that first quarter time? I mean, you guys really seemed to tighten the screws defensively early in that second term.
Well, I actually saw it a little differently. I think until 2:28 in the second quarter, we were just kind of playing lethargic, going through the motions, kind of waiting for them to just give us the game. That's the way I viewed it. And again, like I said, we made a couple substitutions, in particular Matt Kenyon, and he kind of picked the level, and everybody kind of followed him. And from that point on, we dominated the game and we wore them down. So the message was at halftime, to get back to playing our game and have some urgency, or we're going to be in trouble. And again, to these guys' credit, they did a great job in the second half and dominated the game.
Ben plus 40 today. Can you talk us through his ability to step up in big moments, in a big role for Derek Walton Jr.?
Yeah, I mean, Ben is. There's an old saying: if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Ben has pushed these guys all year long in practice. Again, you don't want to get an opportunity because of an injury, but Ben has stayed ready, and he's doing a nice job for us, giving us a lot of energy, and on both sides of the ball. Obviously, we know he can shoot, he can run the team, but he's doing a really good job on the defensive side of the ball as well, and he was part of that group that really kind of gave us a lot of energy when we needed it today.
Coach, what was the thinking behind the change to the starting lineup? I mean, you've had a pretty much similar starting lineup, apart from injury to Derek, just with obviously Joe coming into the starting five and Malik under the bench.
Yeah, Joe's been playing really well, and just again, I don't get caught up in so much the starting lineup, as you can see. We played a different lineup to start the second half, but Joe's been playing really well, and I just wanted to give him a little reward and kind of shake things up a little bit.
You said he played his best game last game, but this might have even topped it. I mean, he's had 5 blocks, I think he's had 2 or 3 steals, and he's flying around at both ends and kind of showing what a lot of people thought he would be like coming into the league. Yeah,
I think, I can't speak totally accurate probably on this because I wasn't here when they recruited him, but everybody knows that Joe Wiskamp's a good shooter, and he's really shooting the ball really well. But what I'm most impressed with what he's doing is the physicality he's now playing with. He's playing super tough on defense and offense. He's getting to the basket. He guarded with the big strong guy tonight. Ian Hummer, who's throwing his body around. He's chasing down guys going for layups, getting blocks, and getting traffic rebounds. Those are the things that I've been talking to Joe with a lot all year long, and he's really bringing a toughness edge to our team, and it's really fun to see. Along with, drilling shots. So no, it's good to see for him.
The 116 is a club record. 41 in the fourth is a club record as well. You talked about wearing Tassie down, and like you said, they are injured, so it was always going to be a battle for them. Were you happy with how ruthless the side was in that last quarter with the 41?
Yeah, again, it's a game where you got to play every possession out. We all know that we're playing for points. If you weren't playing for points and percentage, then maybe you get some guys in earlier. But no, I'm proud of the way that our guys finished the game, and our guys needed some reps. We also got, obviously missing Derek. It's not like we have our complete roster either. And this time of year, you gotta get guys in that maybe hasn't played as much this year to get them reps. And you can't tell them to hold the ball. You got to keep playing. So it was really, really fun to see.
Matt, did you feel similarly that you kind of were waiting for them to kind of fold early on and then kind of realise, hey, we have to go now?
Yeah, obviously, their reputation of being one of the hardest playing teams in the competition. I think we just had to keep playing our style. Coaches always preached us to playing our style, whether it's picking up 94 feet and just being physical on defense, stuff like that. But I think our guys did a great job. Shout out Ben Air, Matt Kenyon, Joe Wieskamp. Matt Kenyon. he guards me sometimes in practice, and it's not fun. I'll tell you that. And then Ben Air, I just love his game. Like in practice, you guys don't see, but he pushes us to especially our guards to be better. And then Joe Wieskamp, obviously, obviously we know he's a shooter, but what he does, defense, offense, now he's just full of confidence, man. I want him to keep playing like that. So it's been a joy to play with them, and I'm glad we got the win tonight.
Next one for Matty.
Matt, can you talk through the change you've seen in the group and yourself since the start of the year? Some heads were down at 0-5, and now you sort of walk with this swagger and confidence, and believe you guys are the best team in the comp.
Yeah, obviously starting 0-5 is never great, but I think we just kept showing up to work every day. Practice, games are, once, twice a weekend, so, practice time is very key. Obviously, if you don't practice well, you're not going to play well, and I think we had a lot of good practices in between. I think it was between Brisbane and United. We had a week off from there, so I think just having great practice, great preparation, I think we've done that, but I think now it's just staying locked in. Obviously, Coach said that we can't be comfortable that we're winning games. We're climbing the ladder. We always got to stay humble, and then I think we're doing that. We got a big one next Friday, and we got to be locked in for that one for sure.
Do you all believe that you're the best team in the comp?
I'm always confident. I think our team structures, was great from top to bottom. I'm not gonna put the target on our back, but I think we're one of the best teams for sure.
Mikey, couple from you.
Yeah, Josh, following on from that question, your next 3 games are against teams that will all make claims for thinking they're the best team in the competition as well, starting next Friday in Perth. This is a real chance over the next 2 weeks to get yourselves ready for the finals if you have a good last 3 games, but gee, all 3 of them are going to be massive tests.
Yeah, I think every game's a massive test. You saw the other night, Cairns beat Illawarra. We'll take it one game at a time. Perth is going to be a big challenge going there. They're playing really well. They got more than likely the MVP of the league, and Bryce Cotton, who's a tough guard, but they got other really good players alongside him. But we'll worry about Perth and then whoever else we got after that. But we just got to continue to play good basketball, and we're doing that right now.
Just want to expand on Matt Kenyon, because like you said, he was the guy that turned the tide late in the first half, and then you started him at the start of the second, and he kept that momentum going. And he's a guy that hasn't had a lot of minutes at times this season, but he's kept himself ready, obviously. What does it say about him that he can come on and have the sort of impact that he did?
Well, it says a lot about Matt Kenyon and others as well, but it says a lot about Matt to have the mental capacity to not really know if I'm getting in or not getting in, but he's been huge for us. Again, he's another guy, he practices well too, all these guys. That's why they're getting rewarded. I think if they were guys that felt sorry for themselves or wanted to, ask a million questions, why this, why that, then you wouldn't see them doing so well on the court when they get their opportunity. So, again, it says a lot about a guy's mental capacity to be ready to go.
Matt, can I just get some more thoughts on Joe from your point of view? Because last time you went to Perth, he obviously didn't play, and his season could have gone in one of 2 directions from there, but he's obviously got to work, like Josh has said ever since, and his form now is incredible, both offensively, but no offense to you, I hope you don't take offense, he's probably now your best rim protector as well. He's doing so many things, and it's all since that game that he didn't play. What have you seen from your point of view?
Yeah, obviously, being a DNP, coach's decision is never easy. But I think right after that, I think it was the FIBA break, I believe. He came into practice every single day, man. Just worked his butt off, man. And I've known Joe for a while now, going back to high school, and I think he's one of the best players in this competition. Just the way he shoots it, now he's being more comfortable driving closeouts, attacking good defenders, and obviously he's being really physical on the defensive side of the ball. So I think he's one of the best defensive players and offensive players in this competition. So I just have so much praise for him. Obviously, it's tough start the season, but he's really locked in, true professional. Can't say enough good things about Joe.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
That's right there, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.